Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine and watching videos and understanding the topics discussed in that. In previous session we have learned about how to take care of bones and muscles, and we have also learned about the fracture. We have also learned about the first aid. The first aid for fracture. To stay healthy and strong, we have to take care of our bones and muscles. Our bones and muscles are very important. Muscular system and skeletal system are very important to us. Why? Because muscular system helps in movement of our body parts. Muscular system and skeletal system both help in the movement of our body part, and skeletal system protect our internal organ. We will learn more about skeletal and muscular system. If you will see the last page of first chapter in your course book, last page of first chapter in your course book, you will see some topics are there. Yes, there are different sections. There are different sections. On the last page of your first chapter, you will see there are many headings or topics are given. I think and reflect, then I link, I observe, I extend, and I learn for. Are you able to see? See in that you will see on this page above it is written I think and reflect. Downside here written I link, then here I observe. Yes, are you able to see? Then you will see here I extend, and downside I learn for. We will see one by one topic. If you are going to see the uppermost I think and reflect, in that you will see one question. Yes, that question is, what would happen if you had voluntary muscles in brain? What would happen if you had voluntary muscles in your brain? Now think, what will happen? You know that we have learned previously, in previous session we have learned about the voluntary muscles and involuntary muscles. Voluntary muscles means the muscles which are under our control. For example, the muscles of legs, hand, and our face. Yes, we can walk, we can write, and we can smile. Yes. So when we want to walk, we can walk. When we want to write, we can write. And when we want to smile, we can smile. Because all these muscles are under our control, and these muscles are called voluntary muscles. Then second one is involuntary muscles. Second is involuntary muscles. See, voluntary, involuntary, opposite to each other. Yes. So involuntary muscles means the muscles which are not under our control. We are not able to control them. They are only work as per the message of brain. Getting? For example, our digestive system, blood circulation. Yes, we are breathing. So that all it is possible. We are breathing, then the food is passed downside, then the muscles which are responsible for the flow of blood in our body, all are involuntary muscles. They cannot work as per our wish. They only understand or only follow the message of brain. So understood, voluntary and involuntary. Then you have to think what will happen if in your brain voluntary muscles are there. Think. Yes, started laughing. What happened? Oh, so your brain will work as per your wish. Yes, but do you think? What happens if there are voluntary muscles in our brain? First thing, brain is not made up of muscles. It will work, all these muscles will work as per our wish. Then what about other organ system? If that voluntary muscle have not passed the message to heart to pump the blood, then what will happen? If it has not transmitted message to the food pipe to pass the food to stomach, then what will happen? If it is not passing message to breathe, then so if in our brain, if there are voluntary muscles, there will be no proper function, there will be no coordination between our different organ system. Getting or not? Yes. Then so our body will not work properly. Brain says, oh, I don't want to do any work now, I want to sleep. Then what about the breathe? And if we will not breathe for some time, we will, yes. So all our body function will get disturbed if there are voluntary muscles in our bone. There will be no coordination between all the different systems in our body. Yes. So if there is no proper coordination, our body will not function properly. Getting? Then you will see, this is what I think and reflect. Now you will see downside here, I link. What it means? And here it is given voluntary and involuntary words. Yes, they have given, they are antonyms. Means what? As I have told you, ki voluntary and involuntary, they have a opposite meaning. Means what we are saying, voluntary means they are under voluntary under control, and involuntary means we don't have a control on it. So meaning is opposite. Yes, the words which are having opposite meaning, antonyms. Yes. Then you may think that this is our science period, and why we are talking about antonyms and synonyms in science. See, to understand, all subjects are interrelated. Yes, we are telling there are 650 muscles, 206 bones, 360 joints in our body. We are using here number, so it is related to maths. Now here, to understand voluntary and involuntary, these two words, you are using the knowledge of opposite words. Yes, so you are using the knowledge of whatever you have learned in English, that you are using here to understand the voluntary and involuntary muscles. Understood? Okay. Then you will see here, I observe. In that, the question is asked, upper jaw is not movable and lower jaw is movable. Then why upper jaw is not movable? Why? We have learned joints. Do you remember? So in that, we have learned. In our skull, yes, here are immovable joints, and this only the lower jaw is connected to our skull here with hinge type of jaw. This upper jaw is fixed, or it has a immovable joint. It is connected to our skull but by immovable joint, and that is why we are not able to move our upper jaw, but we are able to move our lower jaw. Understood? Now here they have given eye extend. What do you mean by eye extend? I have, as in the starting only, I have told that we are going to learn more about the skeletal and muscular system. Then we have learned about the fractures too. You are able to see here there is a one person who is having fractured leg. Yes. Now, and they have asked question, okay, how this fracture or how our broken bones heal. How it is going to heal if your bone is having fracture and after some times it get healed and you are able to walk and all. Then how it is happening? This is because the bone naturally heals. The healing of fracture, it is a natural process. But how it is going to heal? We will see one by one. There are different steps or stages of healing of bone. When you get hurt or you come to know that there is a fracture, then you will see there is a little bit swelling. Yes, at that time internally what happens? There are some blood vessels in bone, and they also, because of this fraction, they also get damaged. So they releases blood and make a covering of blood clot around the fractured part. So it will protect that, and they release cells, some cells which are responsible for the healing of bone. First, whatever germs and other free radicals are there, it will be removed by these cells. Then there is a formation of a soft tissue around that fractured part. First, clot will be there. Then this blood cell remove the dead particles and germs, whatever is there, and they release the new cells. And these cells form a callus, very soft. Yes, this callus grows and join the gap between the two bones. The new blood vessels are formed. Yes, then these in the starting that callus is very soft, and that is why we are not moving. What happens? That callus is soft, and if we are moving our leg, that will get disturbed, and again the callus has to be formed. It will take time, and that there will be a pain. So that is why we don't have to move our leg, or we don't have to move our leg. So when the clot forms, that after that there is a callus formation. In the starting, that callus is very soft and spongy. After that, after some time, that callus becomes harder. It takes time, then slowly the gap will be filled and callus will become harder. In the starting it is soft, and after that it becomes harder, and that gap will be filled. Then it will take a shape of a bone. Yes, that whatever the gap, we have seen the fracture here. I have shown fracture, and you will see in the picture, in the first there is a crack, and then there is a formation of that blood clot. Then you will see that oven bone, that is called that new tissues or callus is forming. Yes, first there is a soft and then it becomes harder, and it after that sometimes it will become a normal bone. So this is how, step by step, it takes weeks and months to heal the bone, but it heals. But if you want to heal our bone quickly, so you have to eat a proper diet. You have to take a proper diet. In that diet you have to include protein, vitamins, yes, and minerals too. Now protein and vitamins, there are different types of vitamin D is there, vitamin C is there, vitamin K is there, vitamin B is there, all these needed. Previously we have learned we need calcium. Our bones are made up of minerals. Calcium we need, phosphorus we need, magnesium, zinc, yes, all this we need, iron we need. So we have to include all these minerals, proteins and vitamins in our diet. Phosphorus, magnesium, iron, zinc, silicon, calcium, all these are the important minerals we help in building the bone. And vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B, vitamin K and protein, all this we have to include in our diet. Then we have to do the exercise, but under the supervision of doctor. And after healing of that fracture, then also for weeks we have to take care of that, because it is just healed part. Okay, so up till now we have learned skeletal system and muscular system. So you learn, I learn for life is that in that you will come to know that our muscular and skeletal systems are important, because they are performing very important function. Understood? So in this chapter, here our chapter is going to complete, and in this chapter we have learned bones. In skeletal system we have learned structure of bone, then parts of skeletal system, then we have learned joints, then we have learned different types of joints, muscles, types of muscles, function of skeletal and muscular system, and more about this skeletal and muscular system. Hope you all understood this very well. Now you have to solve all the worksheet of chapter number 1 in your workbook with the help of these videos. Understood? With the help, you have to watch these videos again and again, and you have to solve the worksheets of first chapter. All worksheet you have to solve. I think you understood this chapter very well and you are able to solve all the worksheet. After that we will start a new chapter, the nervous system. Till then, bye.